I'm here. Garrus. Oh god, what's my hair doing? Ugh, it wasn't like that just a minute ago. But yeah, Garrus wants to be here and say hello, and I say hello to you. I'm gonna turn on my closed captioning, which is always important to have. But yes, I'm here. I'm playing. All right, bye, Garrus. I'm playing more. God, my brain just shut off. I'm playing more Metroid Prime Remastered. I'm finally beating it. Last time, I got the last of the artifacts, and Thank you. And I only have the, Meta Ridley and the last boss left to beat, and then I finished the game, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so I guess I might as well get at it after I finish this game, just because of the time of the year that it is. Next stream is going to be my super fun, super long Wind Waker stream, where I play through the entire game start to finish in one sitting. Ideally, it'll be less than 15 hours. Last year, it took me 17 hours, and I was a little upset about that, because the very first year I did it was 15. So I'm gonna hope to beat 15 hours. I think the main reasoning why it took me longer the second time than the first time is because the very first year I used the gamepad, which you don't have to pause the game to rearrange the items, so I could keep doing stuff while I'm doing items, but the second year I used like the Pro Controller, so I had to like pause and do the items and then unpause, and who knows, maybe that added up to 2 hours in a span of 15. The stream where you go fly a kite, you're absolutely right. I guess I should probably open my capture card, because that's kind of the important thing. I can sit here and I can like hold my controller up and pretend to game. Oh wow, I turned my controller on, didn't even realize that. But yeah. Yeah, Pac-Man, I don't know what it is. Pac-Man just kind of stares there. Honestly, Pac-Man's eyes are kind of going like this, so I don't know what Pac-Man decides to do. Come on, capture card, what are you doing? Absolutely. It's what Pac-Man does, really. Always popping those pills, you know, Pac-Man. This is Minda's Lament, yes? Yes, it is. I like Minda's Lament. It's one of my favorite Zelda songs. I gotta play through Twilight Princess. There's a system update. Alright, I might as well update. But yeah, I'm excited to finish this. I want to play through Twilight Princess again. It's been a while since I did it. Like, when I played through Twilight Princess on stream, I actually went out of my way and I bought, like, a brand new copy of Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U, since I didn't own a copy prior. And I bought it just for the stream, and I haven't played it since I last streamed it. So I kind of want to do that. Nothing, like, special. Maybe just, like, a casual playthrough. I also want to start playing Majora's Mask again. I've learned that speedrunning it, like doing the tricks in that game, is a little bit easier than in Ocarina of Time. And any percent SRM doesn't seem like it's that hard of a route to learn. So I kind of want to learn that and whatnot. I think that would be pretty fun. I've saved near the end of Skyward Sword. I just stopped the pirate fight. Burned me out. I gotta love that. Is that my headphones doing this? Alright, that's just my ear ringing. Not my headphone. If it was my headphone ringing, then I would believe that y'all would be able to hear that ringing too. But if it's just my ear ringing, then that means we're fine. But yeah, the pirate fight on the ship where you fight Scrivo. I have a statue of him somewhere. I think it's in my hometown. But yeah, you fight the pirate with the sword and everything. Phase on suit. I forgot to. I thought I. Oh, I did press the pause button, but it didn't pause the music. It paused something else. It was like, I don't remember this music being in the background here. Like, honestly, I get it. I got not Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword when it came out because, like, you can probably tell I like The Legend of Zelda. um, so I got it when it came out. My Wii remote that I actually use, knocked over my Switch, so it popped out for a second. It will be back. But the Wii remote that I use is the Skyward Sword Wii remote that you got with the collector box. Played through the game entirely, and then I played through it again on hero mode, but I never beat the last boss on hero mode. Alright, where am I going to get back? Alright, not that far. We just gotta go down. You know me. Always going on about how much I love those sausages. Good thing I'm not allergic to Phazon anymore. I don't know why allergic was the word that my brain came to for that, but this isn't where I want. I want even further down. Gandalf and his... Gandalf! This ought to just work on their skeletal carapace. Maybe that just doesn't even kill them. Who knows? I don't. Where am I going? Got that master claw. I remember I also actually got Skyward Sword HD the day it released, along with actually the Joy-Cons. So the Joy-Cons that are in my Switch. And you can't really tell what they are, or even if you can see them, can you even? Well, I have two amiibo hanging on my wall there. One of which is the Zelda and Loftwing. And then I didn't even open it. During my playthrough on stream for Skyward Sword, I borrowed my brother's amiibo because he opened his and I didn't want to open mine. I've only actually ever opened one amiibo that I've ever bought out of the 3 that I own. And that is the Breath of the Wild Link one, because I didn't have access to a NFC card for it, or a open one, so I had to open my own. Where the fuck is that door? Hey, loser. Alright, fine, fuck you. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Do the door? Where's the door again? It's not that door. I need that door. For how... I jump up onto that. Fuckers were just being an issue, making it so I couldn't see that. Yeah, I enjoy the story of Skyward Sword, but I can completely understand the annoyance of it. Because I was one of the people that had to constantly recalibrate their Wii Remote every few minutes. I tried to jump on that platform the first time and it didn't work. I'm not interested in those turrets. I like Skyward Sword, but the activities to do were tedious in some of the levels, like those carts and plants, and the desert. Yeah, that's fair. They honestly were kind of tedious. Which is why I've played through Skyward Sword probably the least of Zelda games. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks I've played through once, and that was when I did it on stream. The Oracle games was my first time playing them. Well, playing through them. But I played through them one other time since. I'm having issues. Because I'm paying attention to talking instead of hopping. But aside from those games, I've only played through Skyward Sword a total of 3 separate times. When most other Zelda games I've done at least 4 other times. God, I don't even know how many times I've played through, like, Majora's Mask, for instance. Same with Ocarina. Those were my main ones. Do I like Zelda 2? I enjoy it, yes. Now that you mention that one, I've only played through Zelda 2 all the way one time, and that was on stream. But I do genuinely enjoy it. There are tedious moments, such as Death Mountain, but aside from that, I do actually enjoy the game. It's a unique take, and I can't really fault it for being what it is, because it's the second Zelda game. It was before they really knew what Zelda was and what people were wanting of the thing. So for what it is, I quite enjoy it. The title music is fantastic. It's actually the first Zelda game to be composed by somebody who isn't Koji Kondo. I forget who did it, but they're certainly a fantastic composer. They did the temple theme that they use in Smash Bros. It's a great one. Back in the day when Zelda was a ripoff of the movie Legend. You see, my brain went to immediately the Will Smith movie. That I remember I saw people alter the title card to just be I am leg. And they altered it to make him be just a leg. It was at that age of the internet, and it was amusing. Alright, everything's replenished, game is saved, let's go fight Meta Ridley. Can I get up there with the space jump? No. This is only my third playthrough of this game. I do definitely play through some games more than most people. Like, legitimately, I could not count how many times I played through Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. One of my faves, but the first Zelda game ripped it off huge. They had a Shadow Zelda, a fairy that leads from Master, etc. Great movie for a early Zelda fan. I've never actually heard of that movie. I learned also that a big influence for The Legend of Zelda was actually Lord of the Rings as well. Cool. I remember when I found out about the Lord of the Rings influence, I'm like, ah, yes, that makes sense. Lord of the Rings, one of my favorite things, and Legend of Zelda, also one of my favorite things. Makes sense that they are connected. There's a lot of different influences for The Legend of Zelda. Hey, Meta Ridley. I always loved the design of Meta Ridley. You ain't nothing. I'm rocking your shit there, Meta Ridley. Willow is a really good movie. I've only seen it once, but it was such a fun time. Willow takes from Lord of the Rings what makes it be like its own unique thing that obviously has like inspirations from, as opposed to like a full, oh, this is Lord of the Rings. And I like that. There's a Zelda-like Willow game on the NES. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that. Rude. Come on. You know you wanna land. I guess I did enough damage to put Ridley into the next phase of the fight. Alright, exactly half health. Hello, hello, hello! I saw that you're finally active on TikTok again. Come on, Meta Ridley, you know you want to die by my hand. Yeah, I just got a notification. It's like, Storming Heart, like the video you reposted. I'm like, oh, what video? Oof. Ridley's managed to take down 2 of my health bars. Yeah, land you, motherfucker. Let me destroy you. Burn your own wings away, I guess. Because my fire shot didn't do that, but you landing did. Right, need to shoot when the mouth is open. Well, that's a bit of an oof. Where am I? I pressed the wrong button. I pressed A. A is not jump. B is jump. Could be an issue, Ridley. My name's Ridley and I'm an issue. I killed all of Samus's family and then was still an issue later on, got defeated twice, and then got remade into a robot, only to be defeated again. And I think there's another form that gets made in Metroid Prime 3 or something. I don't know. Like, can you do anything else but jump? Wow, you put that over my head. It's almost as if you purposely missed. Come on, Meta Ridley. Where am I? I thought that would have done it. Come on. Like, will you fucking go into a state where I can... What the fuck? Ridley literally had to do one thing, and I was like a hit away from beating them. But they weren't...
Talon Overworld.
They just kept hopping. Kept hopping and diving at me, and when they dive at me, I can't do damage to them. And when they hop, I can only damage them after they've landed, but if the game decides that I didn't hop high enough over the shockwave, then I can't shoot. Alright, what is here? Really gotta be the biggest hater in the galaxy. He keeps coming back, like, maybe you're... yeah, I fixed it. It works now. Like, maybe your life would improve if you could just move away from Samus, but no, your one purpose is bothering you. Yeah, that was actually one thing that I thought about directly right before I started the stream. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta fix the sound thing. This time it'll be Rip Ridley. Like, I got Ridley down to half health without losing more than, like, 2 health bars. And then the last half took all, like, 5, because Ridley was just jumping and diving. That one should have hit. Ha! Ha! It's funny because it's partially true. Not even partially. On all levels, that's true. here. Get back here. Vibe is being obsessed with the meta. He probably calls it the marketplace of ideas. Thinks about the meta of Overwatch 2. Probably has big opinions. Alright, Ridley, you dumb cunt. Cooperate with me this time. It ain't hard. And it took out of the way quite enough. Didn't that time either, but it worked out for me. Oh, fuck off. What? Why wasn't that enough? You with your tiny little sliver of health. Swear to God. Fuck you! Okay, I did.
Not.
The fun thing about the fun thing about the sound alerts is that there's the channel points ones, but then there's also the if you click on, I don't know if it's on mobile or not, but if you click on the ones at the side, you can see in such a tiny format, God, but there's two that you can like pay to do because they're super loud and would murder me if I had them to be like just regular, can be played anytime. So I'm like, oh no, if you want to like play this, you pay me. Impact Crater. Oh yes, it did. It just went nut. Oh, I've never actually walked out of here before, so I didn't actually know that that did that. I'm sure that there's a way on mobile to get it, but I don't know, and I'm not gonna bother figuring that out right now. Nut. Okay. Limited data unknown on material available. Material is highly radioactive. You will take damage from direct contact. Mutagenic qualities at least 86% greater than Phazon. Unshielded bioforms below index level P will suffer fatality within moments. It's officially long weekend. Time to get zooted. They run into the things and die. Lumagek. Phazon-charged reptiles. Native to Talon 4, the Lumageks travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate Phazon energy, making these swarms a threat. But when they walk into the middle of that stuff, they just kind of disappear. They're just little guys. Where the fuck do they keep coming from? Oh, they, like, alright, they're weird. Weird little guys. So judging by the color, I'm assuming that this area is supposed to be very red. I'm glad my brain ah, finally clicked on how to properly deal with the fission Metroids. It's orange for me, but you have the good mode on. Yes, I do, which is why it leaves, like, the things that are this color are originally red. It's not that one. Stop pushing that button. It hasn't been that button any of the 4 other times I pushed the button. It's been the same button every time. I'm curious. So this is what it normally looks like. And this is what I have. Yeah, it does honestly look barely different, but I can tell by the... They just fucking appear. They just fucking appear. I can tell by the fact that my arm cannon, when it's in the plasma mode, is like a green or whatever. It's red in the other. Where am I going? Like, that's not how Metroids get born. A queen lays Metroid eggs. But I guess these ones just kind of appear. I'm so squishy. No, the way that my color blindness works specifically is that the red color receptor and the green color receptor are the same. So, like, that's just how it is all the time. But my eyes specifically let in more green light than red light. So reds are themselves just harder to see. So it makes the reds be... I was actually on the correct one. It makes the reds be greens, since I can see greens a lot better. Get the fuck out of here. They're like protecting each other. There's a reason why the Galactic Federation wanted to get rid of the Metroids. As you can see, they're just issues. But not normally like this. I'm so sad. I'm a big Metroid fan, but now I have no urge to pick up Samus. But now I have no urge to pick up Samus in Smash Bros. Samus is actually one of my mains in Smash Bros. Oh, y'all are lucky. I play Dark Samus specifically. Where? Ah! 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 Come on! Why aren't you getting out? That's a magnet rail! What the fuck was that? It was like, nah. I don't feel like it right now. My mains have solidified into Isabelle, Jigglypuff, Rosalina, and Zelda. Surprising lineup, even to me. Zelda, fuck Zelda. Jigglypuff, very much a glass cannon, but, oh, hi, is fun. My mains are Dark Samus, Young Link, Little Mac, Luigi, and Lucas. But here's the last boss. I'm not even an hour into this stream. Let's go. I love playing Luigi. He's so much fun. That would actually be pretty cool. Now, these are Metroid eggs. So are you implying that this Metroid Prime was a Queen Metroid that was done in by Phazon? I should scan. Morphology. Metroid Prime. Highly evolved Phazon-producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of Phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Hiccup suddenly. Only its head is truly vulnerable. Other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons. Who put those on? At its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal in melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. So this is a boss just like the Fission Metroids that they put right before here to kind of remind you of this whole concept. Different colors for different beams on the Metroid Prime. And I'm glad I got the Wave Buster, the Ice Spreader, and the Flamethrower. I can't believe she has two sisters named 2 and 3. Is this the same color? Yeah, it is. Oof, oof, oof. Now, unfortunately, there's not like a special continuous shot for the power beam. Not my brightest, but not my dimmest. That's an oof. That does damage. No, 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 no. I jumped. I shouldn't have. Oh, well, he didn't get me. Not what I wanted. You're not as good as you think, Metroid Prime. Yeah, you got a direct shot on me twice in a row. What of it? I've been waiting for the plasma beam. Alright, that wasn't making contact. Plasma beam just does so much damage. No. Don't even think about it there. I will take it. Ba 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 bow. I was kind of hoping I could get that health. That did so much damage. I didn't realize what Metroid Prime's health was at until I just looked at my own. No, I wish that there was like a heal in here. Because this next phase at not a lot of health, it won't be very super fun, you know? But say hello to Metroid Prime's true form! I don't know if this is its true form, but it's definitely a form that it has. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the phazon energy from the Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a phazon-fused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of phazon when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Help. Thank you for putting the pool of phase on so I can do shit now. I want this stuff. I managed to get a lot of health back, wow. I'm still using the ice beam. That's not the strongest I could be using. Yeah, Phazon Beam is now in the thing. I'm glad that the Metroid, well, I'm gonna say this and then it's gonna do other ones, but I'm glad that the Metroids it's spawning are just the regular... Yeah, of course, as soon as I start even saying it, it puts in the Fission Metroids. Oh no, those aren't Fission Metroids, they're just Talon Metroids. Phazon Beam, go! You have very long tentacles. You're like a sea creature. I can see you terrorizing me in Subnautica. Meta and Prime. They're working together. Get him, get him. Not super great camouflage if your heat signature doesn't go away. Get him, get him. Come on, drop your goop. You heard me, I said what I said. Ah, finally a fission Metroid. One more ought to do the trick. And by ought to do the trick, I mean one more shot will do it. Just period. Like literally, like a second of a shot. I really am solving the world's problems by taking out meta and Prime. That looks like an X-Parasite. Oh no, my Phazon suit. Crater collapse imminent. Evacuate immediately. Wouldn't be a Metroid game without a self-destruct sequence activated. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I don't get to run away with this one. It does it itself.
The Chosen's faith in Samus has been well rewarded, and now a new star shines in the universe. The bounty hunter, Samus Aran. What future and fate await her?
I did it good enough that she took off her helmet and it was a back shot. There's a front shot and then there's the full suit off. But I did it! I beat Metroid Prime. I was not expecting to do that in an hour. I was expecting Meta Ridley and Metroid Prime to take me a little bit longer. But yeah, I won! God, that was so much faster than I was expecting. That's a brilliant question. What next? Because I'm not gonna just leave this at like an hour. I gotta now do something else because I beat this. Melkor. Sean Melkor? Why do you get to have the last name Melkor? It's sick having the name Melkor. Oh, that's not the button I thought it was. Give me my percentages. 12 hours and 33 minutes. 67% percentage completed. Well, golly. How'd that take me an hour? How's that compare to my other playthrough? 63, 67, 1124, 1233, same amount of energy tanks. And I think same amount of missile tanks. I'm assuming that's what that circle is. I honestly don't know. A little bit longer, but a little bit better. $128 out of 185 unlocked. Been trying to run Resi 5 on hard, but the A partner keeps spoiling it. Tell me about it. Honestly, I tried the 100% Resi 5, and there was 2 achievements that I could not get. And that was complete the game on the hardest difficulty and get a headshot on an enemy as they're jumping. I just could not get those. But yeah, I beat it. I beat the game. We love it. Um so how about this? I'm going to hit this real quick. That was just a solid pop. That should have been like a thing. Oh well. I have an idea that I can do for more stuff. Up next, Metroid Prime. Like, I do have Metroid Prime 2 and 3 that I still need to play through, but that... I pressed the wrong button. But that involves setting up my... Well, my Wii is right here, so I don't have to set up the Wii U. But that involves getting the game and getting the nunchuck and doing the stuff. And I'll start that after I beat Metroid... Well, Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. I'm going to, since I just haven't gotten around to doing this yet, I'm going to reactivate my thingy here. And then I can play some Super Metroid. Can I do? Hmm. Fascinating. Makes me scroll down real far for that. Radical. Now I have that thing again. And I'll be able to click on this and then it will do the thing. I really need to get my hands on an SNES Switch controller. Perfect. But I'm not going to start immediately. I'm going to at least have a little buffer here in between games, and I'm going to take myself a quick little break and grab myself a slice of toast because I'm a tiny little bit peckish. You know, sometimes peckishness happens. Ugh. And Garrus is here. He hasn't left. Toast. You bath. You kind of smell. Thank you. He's such a suck of a dog. Like, he's just kind of chilling, licking my hand. It's his main fascination, is just licking any exposed skin. Oh, you didn't immediately lick my wrist. Fascinating. But yeah, hop on down, Garrus. There you go. I'm gonna take myself a quick little break, grab some toast, do my degeneracy things. You know what we do. But yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes, and then we can start playing some Super Metroid again. I'll have to change some stream information, but oh well. I'll see y'all when I come back.